That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Sweetie, is something wrong?
No, everything is fine. When will we tell her?
Tell her what?
That we are together.
Sweetie, it's not that simple.
What do you mean? We've been together for 6 months and you still can't tell that bitch you're breaking up. How much more time do you need to dump that whore? What is that?
Let's get out of here. The door won't open.
What kind of stupid jokes are these? Stop it.
What the hell? Did you say something?
Jacob, were you listening to us?
Were you listening to what I was saying?
Abigail was not thrilled that I was the fourth person crammed into their car. She kept nagging me the whole way, and I had already lost track of the conversation.
I'm not really listening to them either.
Hey!
Ethan quietly laughed, and Abby glared at everyone.
I wonder if she's always this angry?
What are you whispering about over there?
Ethan saved us from a huge argument. He skillfully diverted his girlfriend's attention to another topic.
Abby, can you please check if we're going the right way?
Abigail immediately buried her face in her phone, and suddenly there was silence. I locked my eyes with the driver in the rearview mirror. He momentarily took his eyes off the road and winked at us along with Lily.
How does he put up with her?
Straight, and then a slight right turn. We have less than an hour left.
Can't wait, my whole body is numb.
We drove in silence for a long time until Abigail decided to resume her interrogation.
What responsibilities will you take on?
I'll be drawing.
What do you mean? Who will do the cleaning and cooking? By the way, did you buy what you were supposed to?
Lily fell silent for a minute. This silence did not bode well.
Oh, that stuff? I forgot.
I closed my eyes, expecting a new round of yelling and arguments. At that moment, Ethan hit the brakes.
Finally, we've arrived.
Lily jumped out of the car, followed by an enraged Abigail.
Hey, Lily! Where are you going? We're not finished.
Ethan sighed heavily. We got out of the car and looked at the house.
You should talk to Abby. She's going overboard.
Pass.
I already knew that our last weekend together would be unforgettable. We unloaded in front of the house. It didn't look any particular way. For all you know, it could have belonged to some rich guy or someone like us.
What a terrible shack. Can someone explain why we chose this place? I'm against it. Why should we celebrate our graduation in this dump?
If previously no one supported Abigail, now the majority backed her up. I looked up at Christy, who wasn't about to lose the argument.
It's set for demolition.
Only this fact about the house made the group side with Christy. Loud noises pulled me out of my memories. Christy and her boyfriend were arguing loudly about something, and Ethan was trying to help carry things, but his injured knee acted up at the worst moment.
Who should I help right now?
I walked over to Liam's car. In the rearview mirror, I saw him grabbing my friend's hand and squeezing it tightly. Christy wasn't one to back down, and pushed the arrogant guy away. I unintentionally overheard part of their conversation.
This will all end tomorrow.
The guy gave a predatory smile and whispered something in Christy's ear that made her furious.
Hey, is everything okay with you two?
Of course.
He walked past, intentionally bumping my shoulder.
Are you okay?
I examined Christy's hands, hoping the jerk had not hurt her.
Everything's fine. It's just a minor quarrel.
Christy immediately busied herself unloading groceries and alcoholic drinks from the car.
Please take this to the kitchen. And this. And also this.
I could barely hold everything Christy handed me.
Hee, you look funny right now.
I habitually rolled my eyes. An unconscious smile appeared on my face.
Jay,
Yes?
Christy gave a shy smile and adjusted one of the boxes as she approached me.
it was about to fall. By the way, be careful in the kitchen. The Wicked Witch is already cooking.
I won't be eating or drinking today.
We entered the house together. The guys were actively exploring the new territory. I brought the last box to the kitchen. Abby was actively putting the groceries away.
Is that all, or is there more?
This is the last box.
Everyone here.
The others started gathering from different parts of the house. Everyone except Christy and Liam.
Hey you, what's your name, Jake? Find your girlfriend and bring her here.
I didn't want to argue with Abby. I sighed and went upstairs to call Christy and her boyfriend.
Did you bring it?
Of course, I did.
I tiptoed to the room and pressed my ear to the door. Eavesdropping was wrong, but I had no other choice. Lately, Christy had been distancing herself from me. I wanted to know why.
You've been naughty, Christy.
Sorry.
Will you do what I ask?
Yes.
Good girl.
Liam handed Christy a pill, and she quickly swallowed it.
Come here. Let's have some fun.
But the others?
They'll manage on their own.
Now, I was even more curious about the strange arrangements between Liam and Christy.
Why is Liam blackmailing her? What does he know that I don't?
With these thoughts, I stumbled into the kitchen. Everyone was already there.
Did you find Liam and Christy?
Abigail was pleased with her stunt.
They'll come later.
Wonderful, we've already assigned tasks. What would you like to do?
I'll help you, Abigail.
A deathly silence hung in the room. All eyes were on me and Abby, who smiled for the first time since the trip began.
Jay, what's gotten into you?
After what I had seen, I didn't want to endure the mockery and the company, especially from this bitch.
Well, wonderful.
The others left and we started cooking. Abby gave me cooking tips, which I tried to follow.
You're not as hopeless as I thought.
Abby opened one of the lower kitchen cabinets where there was a dead rat. At that moment, Abby screamed and recoiled from the cabinet. Her breathing became uneven and her eyes dimmed. It looked like she was having a hysterical fit or a panic attack. The girl recoiled from me and curled up in the corner. I was afraid she might suffocate, so I ran to the sink and filled a glass with cold water. I splashed the water on her face. It was the only thing I could think of. Maybe it wasn't the best decision. Abigail started gasping, but it seemed to snap her out of the paralysis. To stop the panic attack, she started scratching her arms.
Abby, stop it!
I grabbed her by the shoulders and shook her hard. Finally, the girl looked at me. She stared at me for a long time without blinking, but then she flinched and asked me for a favor in a trembling voice.
Can you get my cigarettes from my bag?
I quickly got the cigarettes and handed one to Abby.
I hate rats.
She turned her gaze to me and her expression became angry.
If you tell anyone, you're dead.
I nodded in response. When we finished everything, we dispersed to our rooms until the evening. Everyone heard Yuki's voice in the evening. She announced through a megaphone that it was time for the couch potatoes to gather on the first floor.
Everyone, and 1, 2, 3, we did it.
Yeah.
Yuki jumped onto the couch and decided to introduce everyone.
Ethan, the golden boy. However, that doesn't stop him from...
A photo of Ethan satisfying himself in the locker room appeared on the screen.
It improves concentration.
Liam, the top student and as good as the elite of our class. But has anyone seen Liam at the university?
Yuki played a recording where one of the teachers was speaking.
Ah, that Liam. No, I've never met him.
If your last name were Hawk, you'd also have good grades, Yuki.
Liam flopped onto the couch and grabbed a can of beer.
Shame on you, Liam. Christy, the best at everything. However, she's ready to cry when she gets second place.
A photo of Christy crying with a silver medal around her neck appeared on the TV screen.
Lily, a genius artist whose paintings no one has ever seen.
Lily paled and slipped into a poorly lit corner.
Abigail, the queen of the class. However, instead of a heart of stone, Abby has a heart. She donates most of her income to animal shelters.
The whole group looked at Abby. No one would have ever guessed that Abigail had a shred of compassion in her heart.
And you all are insufferable bores. So, get wasted tonight and burp rainbows.
You were always jealous of me. I need to stop this.
The party was a great success. We drank a lot, smoked, and laughed. I don't remember how I fell asleep on the couch in the living room. In the middle of the night, it became hard to breathe. Opening my eyes, I saw Lily sitting on me.
Lily, what are you doing here?
The answer was a kiss. I woke up to loud voices. The others, unlike me, had gotten enough sleep.
Liam, the top student and the elite of our class. But has anyone seen Liam at the university?
I jumped in place.
I've heard this before.
The others stared at me in surprise.
Oh, Jacob, we were looking for you. Did you decide to sleep in? Where's Christy? The best at everything. However, she's ready to cry when she gets second place.
I shifted my gaze from Yuki to where Christy was supposed to be sitting. The spot was empty.
Where is Christy?
Jay, stop it. You're interrupting me.
I walked around Yuki and stood in front of Liam, who was calmly drinking beer.
Where is Christy?
Calm down. Your Christy will be here soon.
My patience snapped. I punched Liam in the jaw.
What the hell are you doing?
Liam got up from the couch and pushed me hard in the chest.
I'm going to kill you. Decided you're no longer the loser in this group? You just got lucky.
Enough! What are you doing? It is our graduation.
I stared at Yuki.
She's joking, right? Do we have 2 days planned for graduation?
Not really. We hit the road after the party as soon as we woke up. It's a 3-hour drive home.
Has he gone mad?
I pulled my phone out of my pocket and checked the date and time.
What the?
The whole group started looking at each other.
Christy!
I jumped up. Christy was clearly in danger.
I can't tell by the sound where Christy is.
Where should I go first?
Entering the room, I felt something under my feet.
And what's this?
What did you find, Mommy's little detective?
I picked up a bottle from the floor, with no label on it. We bolted out of the room with Liam. He pushed me aside and ran to the exit.
Run! There's something messed up here.
The others looked at us strangely. It seemed to them that Liam and I had gone mad.
Run!
Are you trying to prank us? This isn't funny.
Let's go.
Only now did I realize that I couldn't leave this house until I figured out how to free Christy. I grabbed Liam by the arm.
What about Christy?
The guy turned sharply and shoved me in the chest.
Screw you and your Christy.
The others started looking around in horror. They were desperately trying to break down the front doors.
Find me. Find.
Open space. That we need open space.
This is just a prank, Abby.
Enough, Abigail.
Lily grabbed Abby by the arm and led her upstairs. All we could do was follow them.
Let's sit back to back and watch all the entrances.
Everyone was stunned by Lily's calmness. It seemed like she had been dealing with ghosts all her life.
They said, "Find me." What could that mean?
Only now did I realize that I had been holding the medicine bottle in my hand the whole time.
What the hell is this, Liam? What did you get Christy hooked on?
I don't know what your girlfriend was taking.
I jumped up, grabbed Liam by the shirt, and pulled him close.
I saw. You give her these pills. What are they?
Now is not the time.
Lily wanted to separate us so that we wouldn't hurt anyone.
Shut up, Lily. What did you give her?
Antidepressants? They're antidepressants.
Liam pulled his shirt out of my grip and clicked his tongue in annoyance.
What do you even know about Christy?
Just as Liam finished speaking, he got slapped, and then so did I.
What the hell are you idiots doing?
For the first time, we heard Abigail use foul language. She pulled out a cigarette from her pocket and lit it.
The supernatural crap has taken us hostage, and you're measuring your dicks?
I agree with the bitch.
We need to come up with a plan to escape.
The ghost is keeping the doors closed.
Lily stood up from the floor and started walking around the room with her phone.
No signal. Has anyone noticed anything strange?
Abby looked at me angrily, so I had to change the story.
The weird thing, a dead rat.
And what's so strange about that? The rat must have eaten something weird and died.
Exactly. That shouldn't have happened. The house should be cleaned before rental.
It keeled over in the morning after eating poison. Don't be stupid, Lily.
True.
Let's split and search the house.
Bravo. The Junior Detective Club begins its quest.
Do you have any other ideas, genius?
Yeah, I'll stay here. I don't care about this mess.
Abby was ready to crush her opponent, but Ethan stopped her.
It's not worth it. Let's go.
We left the room.
He completely fried his brains with acid.
Forget about him. We need to fulfill the ghost demands.
We should split up.
First, we should collect what we found.
We need to recheck the rooms for any new clues.
What should I do? We should find out more about this family.
Then I'll go with Lily and Abigail.
I'll go with Jacob.
I wasn't the only one shocked by Abigail's decision.
They might miss something. Every detail is important.
All but Abby sighed heavily. After agreeing on a plan of action, we spread out around the house.
Liam turned to the mirror where Christy was. She was desperately banging on the surface, trying to say something.
Oh, you're back. How's life as a ghost's hostage? Don't worry. A friend is already looking for a way to free you. What are you saying?
Liam's face twisted with hatred. He angrily punched the fragile mirror.
I like it. I'm staying here. In this house, there's no you, no parents, no society. I can just sleep and eat.
Liam noticed Christy actively breathing on the mirror, trying to leave a message on it. He turned and noticed that the room had changed. In the middle of the room stood a ghost, silently watching him.
Get lost, trash.
We all stumbled into the room.
It's there.
Yuki leaned on my shoulder. She was mentally overwhelmed by the situation. Unlike Abby, she calmly approached the shelf with the case files. She opened a folder and gasped in amazement.
What the fuck?
I quickly shifted my gaze from Yuki to the folder with the criminal case. The girl was murdered in a particularly brutal manner.
She's still playing with us, stupid bitch.
At that moment, all the electronics in the room seemed to go haywire.
Abby, could you tone it down? Jacob, does your father keep his cases like this?
This question seemed strange to me.
I don't know. No one is allowed into his office. I doubt it, as he deals with international criminals. Why?
Yuki shrugged.
Just got curious.
Can we start reading the case now?
We finally got back to reading the document.
I'm going to be sick.
Abigail frantically flipped through the pages.
There were about 20 people in the house that night. No one heard anything.
What do you think, Jacob?
Abigail made a sharp statement.
She wasn't killed right away. The case was closed. The killer was found.
If the culprit was punished, why did Carrie become like this?
It wasn't him.
We need to find the others and discuss the situation.
Hey, this is a cop's office. We need to search the workspace.
Should we stay in the office or move on? Yuki is right. There must be something else here.
We spread out around the room. I got a box with various items.
This is the cop's diary.
We need to study it in detail after meeting with the others.
We spent some more time in the room, then headed to the living room. I arrived with my team first, and then the others joined us. We laid out all the clues we found in the rooms on the table.
So, our ghost's name is...
Carrie Oswald, she was murdered. The culprit, Billy something, but he's not guilty.
From the diary, we learned about two friends, Theo and Annie.
And about 18 possible suspects.
Yuki waved a stack of questionnaires that were attached to the case.
And the girl was very into magic, so she might have tied herself to the house.
Lily took a photo of Carrie and looked closely at the doll.
It's not a match. It's Theo.
Lily quickly slit the voodoo doll's belly with a folding knife. Various trinkets, including poor Theo's nails, spilled out.
She's insane.
We still have...
I didn't have time to finish my sentence when a figure appeared in the doorway.
What, Liam, feeling guilty? Are you going to tell the media you handled everything again?
The response was silence. Liam stepped out of the shadows. His gaze was full of madness.
Liam!
I'm so fed up with all of you. Parasites living off me, willing to kiss my ass just to please me.
Did you hit your head?
I'm so sick of you.
Liam burst into laughter again.
I'll just kill you.
Liam had some sort of rod in his hand. He swung it sharply to deliver the first blow. I dodged the blow, jumped to my feet, and ran upstairs to escape the chase. I ran into the room. Abby jumped out at me from around the corner. She was holding some kind of book. Seeing me, she sighed with relief.
Is that you?
The joy of the meeting was short-lived as Liam began breaking down the door.
The lock.
We barely managed to push Liam out of the door. He tried to break in a few times, even sticking his hand through the door gap.
Abby didn't hesitate and bit Liam's hand.
Somehow Liam retreated, and we were finally able to close the door. We collapsed onto the floor.
What happened to him? Why is the ghost interfering with us?
Maybe she went mad herself.
Then why give us directions?
Abigail lit a cigarette.
I don't know, maybe she wants to chase the prey before the kill.
We sat in silence for a while, propping up the door.
We need to find the others.
I can't! I'm exhausted. How long has it been? An hour? A day? A week?
I saw that Abigail was running out of energy, her eyes closing. Maybe she hadn't slept all this time.
Go, lie on the bed.
I myself soon fell asleep.
Jacob, damn it, wake up!
What? Is Liam back?
I'm cold. Could you lie with me?
She pressed her whole body against mine. With each passing minute, we got hotter and hotter. Abigail looked into my eyes. Her gaze spoke of desire, a desire for closeness.
Abby?
Shh.
We fell asleep in each other's arms. In the morning, a gentle knock on the door woke us up.
Guys, are you in there?
Abby and I hurriedly started getting ready.
Yes, just a minute.
Trying to put on my pants, I fell and hurt my finger, but managed to dress before opening the door. Lily entered the room and gave us a look. She immediately understood that we were embarrassed, but decided not to say anything.
We need to find Ethan and Yuki. They're somewhere on the first floor.
There's a maniac with a bat roaming the house. I don't want to move around.
I've been watching him. He follows the same route. We can time it and slip past him.
We need to neutralize him. We're not assassins to sneak past an enraged maniac.
I sided with Abby. In a critical situation, Abby showed her coolness and judgment. At this point, she could be the official leader of our group. Lily cracked the door open and watched Liam's movements. She observed his movements for a while.
It's time. Don't move.
Once we got to the living room, we started searching for Ethan and Yuki. The search didn't take long, as explicit sounds were coming from the laundry room.
Ethan, yes! Just like that. More.
I sighed with relief while Abby got seriously angry.
You son of a bitch. Your mother begs me not to leave you, and here you are having fun with random girls.
Stop her. Liam will come because of her screams.
I had no choice but to cover Abby's mouth with my hand.
Shut up.
We locked ourselves in the laundry room, hoping Liam wouldn't hear our whispers.
We need to find a weapon.
You want to kill the almost head of the Hall family? Do you want to go to jail?
We still need to disable him.
The book. There must be something about exorcism in there.
We need to immobilize him.
Who's going to the basement?
No one wanted to go to the dark place where we might encounter the maniac. However, fate decided otherwise. A shadow appeared at the door.
Talking about me?
He effortlessly smashed the door's glass.
Nothing new.
He unlocked the door and entered the small room. He didn't see anyone but me, so the others could quietly escape.
I'll tell Christy you tried hard to save her, but accidentally died.
I closed my eyes.
Can't escape.
I'm at a dead end.
I give you power. Defeat him. Show everyone your face.
Should I accept the ghost's offer? Never!
Ethan jumped on Liam from behind and dragged him into the living room.
Stop. Think about your parents.
Liam let out a hysterical laugh.
Think about them yourself, brother.
Everyone froze. We all thought Ethan was a talented orphan for whom the Howell family gave a chance at life. At least, that's what Ethan always said. The general confusion gave Liam a chance to break free. He started smashing everything around, trying to hit someone. Liam grabbed my leg and pulled me towards him. I broke free. I needed to find the book to end this nightmare. Lily started reading the spell from the book. She was stumbling over the words, but she was the only one who could read it. Liam fell to his knees in pain. His body convulsed. The ghost didn't like the incantation. With a wild scream, the ghost left Liam's body and charged at us. I froze. The ghost touched my shoulder. That bone-chilling cold is something I'll never forget. It wanted me to be the next vessel, but something went wrong. It started getting sucked back into Liam's body. Once it was completely gone, Liam passed out.
Did we do something wrong?
Let's not think about it. Let's tie him up before he wakes up.
We quickly tied up Liam. We used everything we could find in the room.
I'm hungry.
She crawled to the table and started stuffing her face with everything she could reach. Everyone else followed her example.
That's better. Ethan, why did Liam call you brother?
Because well,
Because the Howells were never known for their fidelity. Mom or Dad had an affair, and Ethan was the result.
enough.
Abigail had no intention of stopping. Her resentment was boiling over.
They would have accepted him into the family if Ethan was ordinary. He writes poorly and can't read at all. He was even kicked off the football team because of an injury.
This was the last straw in Ethan's patience. He hit Abby in the face. The girl cried out in pain.
You were bought for someone like me, and you know what, Abby? Shut up. As long as the contract is in effect, you're my property.
The lamps started flickering around us. All the equipment turned on as if someone commanded it.
Ethan, please, we just calmed Liam down. Don't do this.
Though Ethan's face was twitching with rage, he quickly took control of his emotions. Unlike Abigail.
Go to hell!
She pushed Ethan on the shoulder and ran to the kitchen.
Well, at least we can eat in peace.
I'll check on her. Abby, are you okay? Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Abby was holding a huge tub of ice cream.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Abby shoved a spoonful of ice cream into her mouth.
We've got a ghost on our tail. We're gonna die sooner or later. Why count calories?
Yeah, right.
We continued eating. Strangely, I didn't feel hunger or thirst. It made me think.
Mister, I'm going to kill you all. Would you like a sandwich?
Yuki growled menacingly and then clutched her stomach, amused by the situation.
Go to hell, Yuki.
What? Gonna kill me?
She grabbed some whipped cream and drew fluffy mustaches on Liam. His threats amused her. I turned to Ethan, who was shamefully covering his eyes with his hands.
So, by the way, are you and Yuki like a couple now?
No. It was,
I tried to swallow a laugh. I quickly ducked into the laundry room near the living room. I was surprised that Liam was only chasing one person, Jacob. Peeking through the door, I saw that Yuki had been hiding under the kitchen table the whole time.
Yuki, can you?
I tried not to say too much. The young woman looked around and started crawling towards the laundry room. Soon, Liam's footsteps could be heard. Yuki jumped up and burst into the room where I was.
Whew, that was scary.
She showed me her trembling hands. We were silent for a while.
What if he's already killed everyone?
Tears streamed down her cheeks. She didn't even notice.
I don't want to die. I can't.
I hugged her to stifle her sobs. Yuki calmed down in my arms and even fell asleep. I also fell asleep, but soon felt someone trying to take off my clothes.
Yuki, what are you doing?
You're awake.
It seemed like I had caught her off guard.
Well, I'm really cold and scared.
Yuki grabbed my shirt and whispered in my ear.
Warm me up.
We can't. The others. And Abby.
They might already be dead, and will die of cold.
Well,
I was saved by Abby, who entered the living room with a tub of ice cream.
Are we looking for the killer, or did we run around the house with ghosts like Kexi Prue for nothing?
Abby, I'm so sorry.
Abigail looked at Yuki with a puzzled expression.
Let it go!
Then friendly hugs.
What? No.
Yuki didn't insist on hugging, although Abby was very against it.
Get off!
Yet Yuki managed to give Abby a tight hug. Abigail froze for a second, then broke free from the hug.
Grumpy.
Yuki walked over to the table and, adjusting imaginary glasses on her nose, laid out everything she found in the house.
Detective Agency Lockwood & Co. begins unraveling new mysteries.
Lily dramatically rolled her eyes.
We need to sort this out. There's too much information.
I looked at the table.
what should I take? I'll help Abby with the letters.
Everyone in the company still didn't understand why I chose Abby as a partner.
Are you going to read the letters from the beginning or the end?
The first letter was incoherent. Carrie was asking her mother for forgiveness. The paper itself was uneven, as if it had been dropped in water. The other letters were similar. I'd almost lost all hope, but the last letter shed light on the horror Carrie lived in. Abby and I finished reading simultaneously. She pressed her lips together, which indicated her anger.
Son of a bitch. A loser who beat her, especially after she admitted she loved Theo and wanted to be with him.
He killed his wife, as Carrie says.
This freak promised his daughter to some friend. He's the killer, he's to blame.
I wouldn't be so radical. Let's listen to the others.
Let's finish this already.
Everyone was mentally exhausted. Many had already mentally given up and were ready to give up on everything.
Judging by the marks, it's either a very strong woman or a man.
It's the father, he's behind everything!
The father. There's nothing about the victim's father in the reports.
Of course, he's a cop.
Ethan cleared his throat, clearly trying to prevent an argument.
The diary says her friend liked to push during arguments. Maybe another argument led to her death.
A muffled laugh was heard from behind. Liam was gloating. He wanted to bite his supposed brother as hard as possible.
Wow. Little Ethan is making progress. Maybe you'll stop screaming at night too? Mom! Mommy, don't leave me!
Enough, Liam. Ethan, are you okay?
Liam, you're more right than ever.
What's happening? Why are you laughing?
We need to calm him down.
We need to find something to tie him up with.
He's so pathetic that he overlooks all of Abby's antics.
I agreed to marry him only because of the money and the name.
Loser. I'll kill you!
Ethan rushed at Liam and started beating him to death.
Ethan, stop! He's not worth it!
Not long ago, Ethan helped save my life. Now, it was my turn. I grabbed his hair and pulled him back. Unfortunately, I wasn't an athlete to use any techniques.
Come to your senses.
We tried to bring Ethan to his senses, but he became even more violent. Ethan went limp in my arms. Behind us stood Yuki with a huge book in her hands. She immediately dropped the book and began to cry.
I kill him?
Laying Ethan on the floor, I started checking his pulse. It was weak, but his heart was still beating.
He just passed out.
I can't take it anymore. We will kill each other.
Yuki sat down on the floor and covered her head with her hands. She cried desperately. At that moment, Liam burst out laughing. It seemed he had finally gone mad.
Weaklings. Can't even finish me off. Ha 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 ha. Damn, unlucky again.
He laughed, and Yuki and I recoiled from him in horror.
Come on, pup, you hate me so much. Let your emotions out. I know you want to.
His eyes pleaded for death. Liam was in pain living. Maybe he needed a dose to get back to himself. Yuki clung to me. She didn't want any blood on anyone's hands in the company.
Don't you dare.
Behind us, a groan was heard. Ethan had come to and seemed to be in his right mind.
Oh my god, Ethan.
I was left alone with Liam.
Just take the pipe and... Yeah? It's... quick. Come on!
Enough.
He pulled a vial from his pocket and forcefully shoved the pills into Liam's mouth, then made sure he swallowed them.
I hate you, slave of my parents. Now you're a good boy? And Ethan? Think they'll love you?
Ethan unceremoniously punched his brother in the face, knocking him out.
That's better. His screams from the other side could wake anyone up.
He's gone mad.
Him? No, he's always been like this. This is his 13th suicide attempt.
What?
Liam is mentally ill. At some point he started self-harming and then simply attempted suicide. Maybe the ghost's presence intensified his desire for death.
Ethan turned and looked at the room. There was no trace left of the neat house.
I think I understand what the ghost wants.
Ethan fell silent for a minute. This revelation was difficult for him.
As you understand, Liam and I are brothers.
Yuki and I nodded simultaneously.
Nonsense. We don't share a drop of blood.
Ethan sighed wearily.
My biological mother had an affair with someone. I was born. Mom was friends with Mrs. Hawk. In general, I don't know why, but they didn't send me to an orphanage. The Hawks took me in as their ward, but Liam got it into his head that his father fathered me. Because of this, Liam's mental health deteriorated. First, there was self-harm, then suicide attempts. Doctors diagnosed clinical depression.
Ethan guiltily lowered his eyes.
So, that's how I became the Hawk family heir.
What a nightmare.
After what happened, I realized I no longer wanted to be part of this family.
Ethan turned and looked at his brother.
Let someone else take care of him. And Liam and Mr. Hawk need to have a long talk.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I feel better.
Guys, where are Abby and Lily?
Where do you think you're going? You are my
property.
I turned around and saw Lily. She was crying again. Every time something doesn't go her way,
Stop crying!
I grabbed the first thing I could and threw it at her. Anger and frustration were boiling over inside me.
Because of you, I'm stuck in this mess with Ethan. And what do I see? How many paintings have you made? How many?
The look in Lily's eyes was one of terror. All she could do was cry and curl up in a corner.
Worthless.
I started rummaging through the boxes. There, I found a pen and an old notebook. I threw it at Lily, telling her to create.
We need to find them.
Who will stay with him?
Yuki glanced at Liam.
I'll stay.
No way. You'll finish him off.
She picked up the pipe from the floor and stood in a samurai pose from an anime.
I'll stay. Banzai.
We sighed heavily. It was comforting to see Yuki not lose her optimism.
Scream if anything happens.
We ran into the hallway and immediately noticed the basement door was closed.
Abby, damn it.
He tried to break the door down, but it wouldn't budge.
Abigail Elizabeth Jones, open up now.
I had never seen Ethan so angry before.
Lily! Lily, can you hear me?
We tried as hard as possible to break down the door to prevent a tragedy.
Guys, ouch.
My head was ringing again. All the time I spent in the basement, I saw events from Carrie's life.
Are you drawing?
Abby ran up to me and grabbed my hair.
Who do you think you are to talk back to me?
I quickly wiped away my tears.
Nope, my life is in my hands. Fine, I'm starting to draw.
All I could do was wait for Abby to move far enough away from me. She seemed completely unaffected by the guys shouting. It was as if she couldn't hear them. I tried to remember the safest path to the stairs. However,
which way should I go?
it was hard to tell what was real and what was imagined, but this option seemed more plausible. I quickly crawled straight down the corridor.
You decided to run away, Lily. Very funny.
Despite the pain in my head, I needed to make quick decisions to escape from the crazed Abby.
All you ever do is...
Feel sorry for yourself.
I needed to act fast while there was still a chance to escape.
Just like a platform for wizards.
I passed through the wall and ended up in a dark little corner where Abby couldn't see me.
I'll find you.
She went into a rage and started smashing everything around her. While Abigail was busy destroying everything around her, I managed to slip towards the stairs. It seemed like just a few steps to the door, but Abby grabbed my leg with her firm grip.
Going somewhere.
Get off me!
I pushed Abby in the chest, causing her to fall and roll down the stairs.
Abby!
Lily, hurry!
With trembling hands, I managed to open the door.
I saw Liam holding Lily tightly. I never thought these two were that close.
Are you okay? How do you feel?
Yeah!
She burst into bitter tears. She bit, scratched, and hit Ethan, but he stoically endured the small pain. I went down to the basement. Abby immediately attacked me. In her hands was a rusty screwdriver. It was not difficult to take the screwdriver from her and restrain her.
Let me go!
I dragged her out of the basement.
It's Lily, darling. Tell them I didn't mean to harm you.
Lily tried to hide in Ethan's embrace.
It's going to be okay, Lily. It's going to be okay.
Huh. Not afraid of me?
You? Ha ha ha! And what are you going to do to me? Drown me in tears?
Yuki leaned in towards Liam and whispered,
Trade information for death.
Finally, we sorted things out with the girls. We had to restrain Abby as she could harm not only others, but herself as well. We entered the living room. The sight left us speechless. Yuki raised the pipe towards Liam, but then suddenly stopped her hand.
Just kidding. Did you think I'd want to spend my entire life in prison?
You little brat. You'll die here with us.
Yeah. Dream on.
As if nothing happened, Yuki walking over to us. Seeing Lily barely alive, she immediately started tending to her. Finally, we managed to drag Abby into the kitchen. I had to be there during the conversation between Ethan and Abby to make sure they didn't kill each other. Ethan and Abigail shouted at each other for about half an hour.
Enough. Shut your mouth. Shut up.
Enough, Sophie. I said it would be like this.
She will marry the ward of the Hawk family.
Honey, she's a promising girl.
Shut your mouth, you and your daughter only know how to burn through my money. There has to be some use from this filthy bitch.
I hate you!
She rushed at Ethan and tried to scratch his face. Ethan easily pushed her away.
I hate all of you. All you do is tell me how to live my life.
In the corner, I noticed some strange movements. Rats. They seemed to have gathered to watch Abigail's performance.
How about we all cool down?
When we get out of here, I will break off the engagement. Deal with it yourself.
This was the last straw. Abby ran, grabbed a knife lying on the countertop, and rushed at Ethan with it.
At that moment, the lights in the kitchen went out. Ethan, watch out!
I shut my eyes. The silence was pierced by Abigail's piercing scream.
We need light. Faster!
I reached into the back pocket of my jeans and took out my mobile phone.
Ethan, turn on the flashlight. They're afraid of the light.
How do you know that?
Saw it in a game.
Ethan didn't say anything. He just quickly turned on the flashlight on his phone. The sudden light scared the rats away, and they retreated. Abigail lay on the floor, scared, a bit roughed up, but mostly unharmed.
Abby! Abby!
Abby didn't respond.
She's probably in shock.
She has wounds, they need treatment.
To the bathroom.
Ethan tried to pick up Abby, but she started resisting.
Don't. I will carry her.
Only now did we notice that the room in the house had transformed beyond recognition.
I don't like this.
We'll figure it out after we help Abby.
Leaving the kitchen, we ran into Yuki.
What's wrong with Abby?
She glanced at Ethan.
Move! We need to get to the bathroom!
I'm coming with you. Someone has to treat the wounds.
Ethan and I exchanged looks. Abby shouldn't see Ethan right now. It might trigger irreversible psychological processes.
Then I'll stay with Lily.
Opening the bathroom door with my foot, I placed Abby in the shower stall. I quickly started undressing the girl to inspect the wounds, but Yuki stopped me.
What are you doing? Get out, mister. I'm waiting.
All right. All right. Then, I'll go to the others.
Lily, you need to rest.
I'll rest when we get out of this house.
Their bickering was accompanied by Liam's mocking laughter.
We're here forever.
Haven't you been beaten enough today?
You don't understand.
It doesn't matter what the goose wants. It matters what the house wants.
When I entered the room, Lily immediately ran to me.
How is she?
Yuki is with her, treating her wounds.
We need to conduct the ritual quickly. Otherwise, Abby...
Her back trembled. She was genuinely worried about Abby. Curiosity awakened in me. Up until graduation, Lily and Abby openly hated each other.
What is going on here? Why did you two become inseparable friends?
Lily pursed her lips. She clearly didn't want to bring up painful topics.
They're not friends.
Lily abruptly interrupted Ethan.
We're business partners.
Ah, that's what it's called now.
I owe her money. A lot of money.
Back then, I was drowning my sorrows in various bars. Few people know, but my agent turned out to be a fraud. I had no money, no connections, and the scandal with my former patron badly affected my reputation as an artist. In general, I planned to end my life that evening. Until Abby sat next to me.
What, planning to keep drinking?
Go away.
All right, outdrink me and I'll leave.
We drank a lot. I lost control and... in general, we spent that night together.
She lent me a lot of money to organize a personal exhibition. Time passed and I couldn't draw a single line. A week left and I haven't painted a single picture.
Why didn't you tell us?
For the same reasons you didn't want to say you had connections with Liam's family. Abby was too worried about the exhibition. Her worries turned into an obsession.
You've really taken a beating, girl. Maybe we should talk?
What do you want?
Just a little favor.
It's something like that.
The three of us stood over the strange symbol Lily had drawn on the floor.
Ready?
Do you know who killed Carrie?
We've already discussed everything.
Are you sure about this?
I nodded. It was time to end this once and for all. We stood in a circle. Lily began to read the words of the spell.
A waste of effort.
When Lily finished reading the spell, we exchanged glances.
Did it work?
Who the hell knows?
A small spark appeared in the circle, growing into a large green flame.
Find them. Find them.
We found them. Theo and Annie.
Why do you think so?
Why would the killer inflict two types of injuries? Moreover, only information about Theo was missing from the diary, while the information about Annie being a hypocritical bitch remained. Just enough to arouse police suspicion if they searched the deceased's belongings. And Yuki noted that the marks on the neck were unlikely to belong to a woman. If Theo strangled her, someone else must have hit her on the head. I would really like to say that the killer is the father, but Carrie's father wasn't in the house.
Abby said Carrie's father killed her mother. Why do you think he didn't kill her too?
Yuki didn't say anything about the father's testimony, so the investigation established that he arrived after the crime was committed.
And the logic is lost. Wanted a wedding, so killed his daughter and put a potential relative in jail?
I paused for a moment, then turned to the ghost.
Annie didn't mean to kill you, and Theo most likely did it during an argument.
The ghost looked through me for a long time and then disappeared, without saying a word.
And what now?
Guys? Christy!
The girls rushed into each other's arms. They began to tell each other something and hug again. Finally, something good happened in this house.
Huh. Playing detectives. Sooner or later, he will know everything about you and start playing with your mind. Right, Lily. Jake, listen. They are crying for help. This house will consume us all.
Liam's laughter chilled us to the bone. The guys were already ready to sit down and cry out of hopelessness.
Haven't you noticed that the house has already started consuming us?
What do you mean?
Liam was about to speak, but Yuki burst into the room.
Did you think I would reveal everything about my family because of a few small injuries?
She's gone mad.
Abby, stop.
She attacked me!
Abigail threw a strange-looking tablet at Yuki's feet. It was too big for a human pill. Ethan picked up the strange item and unwrapped it.
What the?
Rat bait! Not everything that happens in this house is due to some supernatural crap. Yuki sacked the rats on me.
I didn't think there were so many rats here.
Instead of treating my wounds, Yuki immediately started rummaging through my pockets.
Poor thing. It's tough for you.
What do you mean?
Yuki began washing my body.
Well, a forced marriage, being in love with a woman who only sees you as a business partner, and a despotic father. You know, there are a lot of rumors about him.
Then, I understood where the wind was blowing, since I had been tried to be fished for information about my family's business schemes more than once.
I hate him. I want him to disappear.
It's a pity his corporation is unsinkable, unless you reveal things that would undermine his status or send him to jail.
I'm cold. Can you give me a towel?
I just wanted to help.
Why did you do it, Yuki? Abby may not be the nicest person, but no one deserves that.
Yuki burst into tears as if on cue from a director.
I don't know. It was like a voice told me to do it.
Liam whistled loudly.
Fail.
What are you talking about? What voices?
We didn't hear any voices, Yuki.
Everyone started accusing each other of all their grievances and sins as if they had gone mad. Only Liam calmly watched the spectacle.
I figured out what to do.
The voice in my head told me to do it.
The house will consume us.
Everyone, shut up!
I understand everything.
Lily was about to take a deep breath to scream, but suddenly stopped.
It's not about the ghost. She just took advantage of the situation. Her trump card was Christy, but then why does she need Liam? Why interfere with us?
Are you trying to find logic in a ghost?
The only one who wouldn't want the killer to be found is the killer. Right, Theo?
Liam snorted indignantly.
That bitch killed me. Now she will live with me in this house for eternity.
I wanted to ask Theo, who had taken over Liam's body, a few questions, but a sharp pain pierced my head.
Find us.
The house won't let you go.
Unless we give it what it wants.
Are you saying we all need to go crazy too?
They have to confess everything, voluntarily.
And if we don't?
Yes, sweetheart.
What are we waiting for?
Who do we start with?
With me.
Now I could talk about what had been inside me for many years.
The truth is, I hate all of you. I joined your group because of Christy. Yes, I was in love with her. Now, I'm not sure of anything. I planned never to come to another bar meeting again.
Abigail sighed heavily.
Well, everyone knew that already. It always annoyed me that Christy dragged him along.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
I saw that it was important to you. You always wanted to play in the big league. So, that's how it is.
My former friends were silent for a minute. After a while, Abby turned to Yuki, who was sitting on the couch listening to my strange confessions.
Your turn, Yuki.
Should we hold hands too? What a nonsense.
Iki backed toward the door.
This pipe?
Abby held the pipe she had taken from Yuki.
Is about to smash your skull.
The guys were ready to believe, anything to save themselves. I saw Yuki hesitating. She didn't know what to do.
I promise that no one will know what you tell us. Neither my parents or the parents of the others.
Everyone nodded in agreement.
Let's just get out of here.
Ethan will give me the car keys. Now.
Yes, Ethan will give them right now.
Ethan threw the keys to Yuki. She caught them deftly.
The truth is, I'm not Yuki, I'm not Japanese, and I didn't graduate from anything.
The truth was so shocking. I was at a loss for words.
Ethan, how old do you think I am?
23? 25?
Add 10 more years and you're right.
Yuki spat on the ground.
My specialty is blackmail. Sweeties.
Only now I did understand why Yuki had been asking about my father.
I needed Jake. His father was on my tail. Then, I found out who he hangs out with, and I thought, why not find out your little secrets? Graduation is the perfect place to gather compromising material.
Where did you get a pass for the university grounds? It's hard to forge.
I stole it.
Yuki showed her pass.
The photo is of another girl.
Surprise, bitch! You all believed I was Japanese.
The truth shocked everyone. We froze, waiting to see if anything would happen after Yuki's confession. The bright sunlight blinded us. For the first time, we heard the noise of the street.
Is it over?
We turned at Ethan's shout.
Hey, watch out!
Yuki pushed him aside and ran toward the exit.
She's going to run! Grab her!
Let her go.
We quickly ran out of the house, not wanting the doors to close again. Christy stopped me near the car.
In a few hours, we'll be home.
She looked at me hopefully. She still wanted to keep a connection with me. After everything we had been through, I was certain that I wanted to leave the past behind. I wanted to start a new life, without this group and without Christy.
Sorry, but this is it. I don't want to be part of a group I'm not interested in. Now, I'll find my own group, where I won't feel like an outcast.
Christy sighed in resignation.
Maybe we could just go for coffee, just the two of us.
I shrugged. I didn't want to continue this conversation. I knew I had to move on. As we drove away from the cursed house, my heart filled with hope for a better future.